So Elio is gonna be a huge flop. We all know it will, but this movie is gonna be a bigger flop than Snow White. Snow White is likely not gonna be the biggest flop of the year, and people are like, how? Snow White was historic, massive underperformance for a large franchise as a Disney princess and Disney live action remakes. How can there be movies that are even bigger flops than Snow White? Well, you have Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning, which likely will still gain more money than Snow White either way, but then you have Elio. Yes, this movie, one of the Elio. I don't think anyone is excited for Elio. Okay, no one's gonna go see it. No one's gonna go watch it. Okay, and also this movie doesn't even have like a 9% Rotten Tomatoes. That's actually quite embarrassing for Pixar because Pixar used to have every single movie, 9% Rotten Tomatoes, Battle Minimum. Okay? Which is absolutely embarrassing. Pixar used to have every score, every movie, 90% Toy Story 2, Toy Story, Nemo, Inside Out, Toy Story 3, Up, Coco, Incredibles 1, Toy Story 4, Ratatouille, Monsters Inc., Soul, Turning Red, surprisingly, Wall-E, Finding Dory, Incredibles 2 even, Bug's Life, Inside Out 2, Luca, and the movies that do not have a high score on Rotten Tomatoes is Cars 2, which is at 40%. I still don't know why people overhate that movie so much, but it's other people's opinions. Cars 3, it was okay. Elemental, another mid movie. The first Cars, again, why? Only 74%? Really? Cars is like one of the classics. Right, Yale? Good Dinosaur, Brave, Monsters University, Onward. And now Elio joins the 8 Pixar movies with a sub 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. Also, 28 years later is coming out, and that's projected to open to a similar amount. But there's actually a possibility that Elio is in third place because How to Train Your Dragon is projected to make 40 million in its second weekend. Okay, as well. Which means the movie must be doing well. We actually have not covered the week-to-week, day-to-day box office in a while. But it seems that How to Train Your Dragon is doing well enough. We're going to have an average drop for a movie as well. Yeah, it's doing well enough. Well, it's going to drop at least 50% at the box office. Because the movie opened to 84 million. Around 50% to 55% is the average drop for a movie. So, Elio, it's not looking too good for Elio. It's not looking too great for Elio. This movie is going to be a huge, huge failure. One of the biggest flops of all time as well. Okay, currently, as it stands, if Elio only opens to 56 million, okay, if Elio only opens to 56 million, okay, the movie is that, and let's assume the movie ends up like making $200 million globally. Elio is gonna lose $550 million for Disney. This could be even bigger flop than the Marvels. Okay, yes, the Marvels is gonna be no longer Disney's biggest flop of all time. It's gonna be Elio. Okay, and people be like, but Elemental had a comeback. They'll make that excuse, of course, which is possible. Okay. Just because the movie had a bad opening, like Elemental and of course Sinners, doesn't mean the movie can have legs, obviously. But I just don't see Elio having these same legs. The movie looks boring, uninspired. The character designs look mid. It has the ugly B-mouth art style, which nobody likes, by the way. Okay, it's an art style nobody likes. And also 28 years later, which is performing very similar to other horror movies like No Nosferatu or Quiet Place Day 1, so that means this movie, I don't know the budget for 28, I'm gonna look up the budget for 28 years later. The movie had, a similar budget to Quiet Place Day 1 and No Nosferatu, basically. It's $60 million budget. So this movie could actually make even because it's a horror movie. These types of movies do pretty well. Quiet Place Day 1 is doing very similar as well. So, Elio is projected to be at third place. This is just awful. Awful numbers. Okay? Awful numbers for Disney and Pixar. And it's just humiliation after humiliation for Disney. Okay? Lilo and Stitch is still Disney's only successful movie of this year. Thunderbolts flopped. The Amateur flopped. Okay. Uh, Brave New World flopped. Snow White flopped, of course. And Elio is looking to flop as well. And even then, look at Superman versus, which we didn't do a separate video about, but Superman versus Fantastic Four. They have the pre-sales for Superman's box office, and it's doing way better than Fantastic Four. Yes, Superman is outgrossing and outselling Fantastic Four's box office as well. Okay? It is outselling Fantastic Four. Okay? That's absolutely abysmal for Disney. Okay? And Lilo and Stitch, there's a possibility that that movie doesn't even hit $1 billion. Yes, Lilo and Stitch is going at $860 million. The movie is actually underperforming ratings-wise as well, and there's a possibility this movie ends up making $550 million internationally and $400 million domestically, which is around... Because domestically, this movie is already going to be in the single digits by this weekend, okay? It drops another 50%, okay, as well, okay? Let's just do a 50% drop for Lilo and Stitch. That's around 7 to 8 million, and it's in this current day, okay? And it's I think it's fifth weekend at this point. I think it's in its fifth weekend, Lilo and Stitch is, at this point. Yeah, Lilo and Stitch is in its fifth weekend. $7 million. That's these Lilo and Stitch isn't having much better ratings than the Minecraft movie, okay, as well. And we can actually have a comparison between the Minecraft movie. This movie is performing, Lilo and Stitch is performing very similar to the Minecraft movie. It's still gonna make money, but it's not gonna make $1 billion if it's performing that similar to the Minecraft movie as well. Yeah. Okay. So you have the numbers for Minecraft movie, and yeah, Lilo and Stitch is performing very, very similar to the Minecraft movie. And Minecraft movie ended up making $950 million globally, which is likely is going to end at. Lilo and Stitch is performing actually worse than the Minecraft movie. It's still performing worse than the Minecraft movie domestically. And Minecraft movie ended up making $420 million as well here. Currently, at this current moment, Minecraft movie is at $370 million a day 25, and Minecraft is at $380. Okay, and Minecraft is the best comparison because Minecraft just released as well. But let's assume it ends up making $12 million less than the Minecraft movie. That's around $411 million domestically, and likely around $450 million internationally. Okay, $550 million internationally. Okay, that's around $960 million. Very similar to another Disney movie, The Jungle Book, as well. But yeah, Elio is gonna be a huge, huge flop for Disney. Okay, there was no way around it, and that's what this video here. Goodbye.